welcome to the Nigerian Bossman channel, and it's a pleasure to have you here today. Things are not well with Nigeria, and it will be self-deception for anyone to make us think otherwise. It's already in the news all over the place that July 29th has been set as the day for Nigerians to begin the 10 days of rage, which means that the Nigerians are going on the streets to protest corruption and bad governance in Nigeria. I think it's a welcome development and one that has been long overdue. I want to say thank you to the Kenyans, because I would say that the Kenyans have awoken Nigerians from their slumber and docility, and also hunger that has now become a big problem has made Nigerians to wake up as well. It's sad that a nation that God has so much blessed is in the state that it is in right now. But sadly, Bola Ahmed Tinubu and his government officials do not seem to realize where they are. Wale Onanuga has been in the news saying that Peter Obi should be arrested for if this process should go ahead. Is this really a matter of Peter Obi? Is Peter Obi to blame for the situation on the ground? I think the problem with the political class of Nigeria, especially APC, we took over from PDP and have even become worse than PDP that we saw as a problem during the government of Jonathan, that they have even become more terrible than those people. And they do not seem to think that Nigerians can reason for themselves, because they have so much battered Nigerians, they have so much oppressed Nigerians, that they think that Nigerians are not in a position to reason for themselves and make decisions for themselves and take action for themselves. So they believe that Peter Obi is the one who has instigated this riot. Peter Obi has been very much preaching peace all along, even when he was, even when his victory was taken from him through the corrupt judiciary and the INEC. He still went ahead to pacify even the people to ensure that there was no protest, because he did not want any lives lost. But this situation on the ground, for the 1 year that Bola Ahmed Tinubu has been in office, it has been a 1 year of chaos. Right now, we can see that things have skyrocketed, the price of things have skyrocketed, and this is against the so-called renewed hope or renewed change that they told Nigeria that they were going to bring. I listened to the message, or the initial message given by Remi Tinubu. She was practically preaching. She was practically telling the people, she was preaching and praying at the same time, quoting Bible verses, telling the people that they are already wealthy and they do not need Nigeria's wealth as a family. You can watch a clip of this video from here right now. But the situation is, since they came into office, it has been chaos. We have seen gross deception. We have seen lies. And just like Odume himself said, we have seen thieves, kleptocrats, and kleptomaniacs being appointed into his office. We've seen more than 5 people who have been involved in all kinds of corruption cases being part of his government. Under his watch, we have seen, just like his predecessor Buhari, billions being looted by his officials. We have also seen a gross waste of critical resources. He has bought a yacht, and now they are planning to buy a jet for him. in this kind of circumstances Nigeria is right now. We have seen the value of the naira depreciate to levels we've never seen before. We have seen a gross absence of accountability, and yet they think that Nigerians are blind and deaf, that they cannot see or hear what is going on. If we look at Nigeria today, Nigeria is far from where it's supposed to be. And I'm happy that Nigerians are waking up. For me, I would say that the protest should go ahead. The Constitution of Nigeria gives Nigerians the right to protest. It is the right of every Nigerian to go on the street. And it is even terrible if Nigerians cannot awake to protest, seeing the level of damage the political class have done to Nigeria. I would say that the only thing that I ask of Nigerians as they go out is that the protest should be peaceful. The protest should be peaceful. They must focus on issues. And any politician that stand on their way, those are the ones they should face and deal with squarely. And I also appeal to the police and the army. If you look at the protest in Kenya, the army was not visible. The army did not come out. Only the police was present. And the police later came to realize that they had taken things too hard with the protesters. The only language that I know the political class of most African countries understand is this. That is the only thing that can move them to action, just as we can see in Kenya. The reforms that came in Kenya only happened because the people went on the street, which is a very sad one. Because any reasonable politician who has come into office will know that it's a privilege for them to serve the people. But unfortunately, that is not the case with Nigerian politicians, and Africa at large. But I hope that this protest will make a difference because we terribly need it. If things don't go right this time, Nigeria is going to fall apart. And if we see right now, it's obvious that there's a concerted effort by the political class to completely destroy Nigeria. And Nigerians have sat back enough, and it's time for them to act. I pray that all Nigerians will come out, all Nigerians desiring the progress of Nigeria, Nigerians that want Nigeria to move away from where it is right now, will come out and step out and take action. This is not going to be a one-day protest. It's going to be a sustained protest. How long it's going to go, we don't know, until we see what we are desiring. I pray that God will give us all the strength to put in everything we can to ensure that things go well. May God bless you, may God bless Nigeria, and we will see the kind of Nigeria we desire in our own time. Amen.